I'm here with Diana Joseph, author of I'm Sorry You Feel That Way in the East Village, 11th Street in Manhattan. Hi, Diana.
Hi, Rachel.
So I want to ask about your essay that I'm reprinting in Best Sex Writing 2010, The Girl Who Only Sometimes Said No, that's in your book. How did you come up with the idea for the essay?
Well, I had wanted to write about the experience I had with my son, where he referred to a girl in his yearbook as a slut, and I wanted to examine my really irate and angry reaction to him calling that little girl a slut.
Did that surprise you, that reaction you had?
I think it did, because I think I had put so much of that stuff behind me, but then to hear that kind of labeling come out of my son's mouth was disturbing to me, upsetting to me.
And have you and your son since talked about either the essay or that topic?
We have. I mean, we've talked about it a lot, where I've explained to him, you just don't call girls sluts. It's not okay.
Does he get that now?
I think he does, yeah.
And what kinds of reactions have you gotten to the piece?
I've received a lot of really positive reaction, especially from young women who've written to me and told me they have similar experiences, and they like that I articulated those experiences.
And how did it feel to be sort of looking back on your younger days? You know, I was going to try to characterize that tone, but I don't even know exactly. It's not necessarily, it's not wistful, but what I liked about it is that it wasn't, you know, condescending, or it wasn't saying, it wasn't disowning that period of your life.
I'm not ashamed of it at all. When I look back on that younger version of myself, I would really love to sit down with, you know, my 18-year-old self or my 15-year-old self and like hug her and tell her it's all gonna be okay, you're fine just the way you are.
And you also put the word slut in the subtitle of your book. Why was that important to you?
I wanted to, in the subtitle, it also includes the word daughter, sister, wife, mother, friend to man and dog, and the word slut. I like the way that the subtitle hits on all these different versions of myself, or all these different roles I've played. And, you know, I don't disown any of them. I embrace them, and they all add up to a big part of who I am.
And why do you think sort of the slut stereotype lives on? You know, because that's something that I think even with feminism and with a lot of progress that has been made around sexuality, and certainly women's sexuality, that seems even more prominent now from what I understand amongst like middle school, high school, college, you know, students, that girls are still labeled.
Right. I think a girl's sexuality is scary. It's scary to other girls, it's scary to boys, it's scary to grown-ups. And I think that putting that kind of label on a girl is really a way to keep her in her place.
And what's coming up next for you? What are you working on?
The paperback to my book comes out on February 2nd, 2010. So I'll be doing some promoting and some readings to go along with that. But I'm also working on another collection of essays.
Great. Thank you, Diana.
Thank you, Rachel.